Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Yesterday had a lot of us saying that it felt a lot like December. Now, a lot of that was thanks in large part to the winds, because we did have some very breezy conditions yesterday, but also the air temperatures, they ended up topping out at 31 degrees yesterday in Eau Claire anyways, which relative to average still about 4 or 5 degrees above that. Average high for yesterday's date and today's date is 27 degrees. Now that trend carried on through the overnight, at least the first half, as things got pretty cold for a lot of us, in some cases in the single digits. Others stayed mostly in the lower teens, but once we had some cloud cover work its way in, once we had some of those winds start to pick up out of the south, that helped push up the temperatures before daybreak. 11 degrees is what we bottomed out at in Eau Claire. 1 degree is what they bottomed out at Black River Falls. Now, through the rest of the afternoon, we have rebounded fairly nicely, expected to get mostly in the mid to upper 30s, running about 10 degrees above average. We'll have a few more clouds rolling in later on this afternoon, but for the time being, a look at our Nicolay Bank sky cam on Hastings Way, showing that we just have a couple thin cirrus clouds in the sky, but otherwise blue skies are plenty. 32 degrees right at the freezing point at the moment. Winds out of the south at 8 miles per hour make it feel like it's 25 degrees on your skin. Other places at 32 degrees include Black River Falls, 34 in Winona, and 29 at the moment in LaCrosse. Again, winds have started to pick up. A lot of places now between 5 to 15 miles per hour, and these may even ramp up a little bit more as we progress through the afternoon. There's a look at the satellite and radar showing we have just a couple clouds that are now starting to work into far western Wisconsin, right around the I-35 corridor in eastern Minnesota. But looking at our upper level flow, this is what's interesting, because notice that we have that flow that's mostly out of the west-northwest. Now, typically in December, we have more of a snowpack towards the northwest, and when we have this northwesterly flow, that tends to bring in some cooler temperatures. However, with that lack of snowpack, that rhymed, that's where we get a little bit of mild air that's working its way in, and can notice too that upper level ridge towards the Rocky Mountains at the moment. So we're expecting this mild trend to continue into the holiday, and actually going to be on record watch both for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, with our forecast high on Christmas Eve actually 2 degrees above our record high, with both days the record of 45 degrees. Looking ahead to the afternoon, however, we'll have more sunshine early on. A few clouds start to stream in later on tonight, and we'll keep those at least through the first half of the overnight. Looking ahead to tomorrow afternoon, more of those clouds start to push their way on out, and we have more sunshine with winds taking on a little bit more of an easterly flow. That'll be short-lived, however, as more clouds then roll in going into tomorrow night and into Thursday. However, we are expected to stay dry through most of the work week here. A couple places have a slight chance at some showers on Friday. For us, though, clouds and sun, temperatures in the upper 30s this afternoon before dipping to the low to mid-20s as some cloud cover hangs around later on tonight. But look at the next couple of days, staying in the low 40s. That's what we take even into the winter solstice, of course, but we warm up even more going into the weekend, with a chance at some showers heading our way both for Sunday and Monday as a low pressure system moves through. Monday looks to bring the better chance at some rain. Now for our Sunshine Award, Mark and Jerry would like to nominate Kelsey, Bobby, and Tracy, and says, I want to nominate these 3 gals of the Prevea Cornell Health Center because they are so giving. They help with any problem that arises. If they don't know the answer, they'll find it for you. They're all professionals, yet very compassionate, and it's a blessing to have them in our community. Now, if you'd like to nominate someone, send us an email or head over to our website at weau.com.
You know, the big story are the higher temperatures, but the lows are so high.
Yeah, the lows even 10 degrees above what our average highs would be. Again, for reference, 27 degrees is our average high, and we'd typically be in the lower teens, some places in the single digits for those average lows. We might have lows near 40 degrees.
Right. That is just crazy.
Yes, it is.
All right. Thanks, Mike.